Good afternoon, guys. It is afternoon now, definitely. Evening mostly. Sachin sir is going to join us for today. I'll briefly introduce him. But he's going to join a little late today, right? So, guys, please bear with me. Guys, the attendance issue is being looked into, right? No worries. Somebody raised their hand.
Sir,
We
is
will-
our mentor gonna change in every class?
Actually, both of the mentors who are going to take this class are practicing lawyers.
Oh,
Right. So they will probably interchange a few classes between them. Right. But I think mostly it's going to be Sachin sir. Right.
because like
Though,
yesterday, Ritesh sir took it.
yeah. Ritesh sir is going to be here, but he's also involved in some other, like considering he's part of the organization. But Sachin sir has, I think, a certain bit of expertise in training young people who are into law at various stages in their life. Right.
All
So
right.
you're going to be meeting him. I'll also introduce briefly his bio. Uh, and right now, I think we're going to wait for Sir.
He's a
I think
practicing lawyer, right?
yeah, both of them are.
So
Both
like
of them
if
are.
because like I am preparing for CLAT this year, so if
Mhm.
there is anything I can ask him regarding that.
Go ahead, definitely, most definitely go ahead. A lot of questions yesterday were coming from CLAT aspirants. That was very nice. Though I'd be really happy. There were also it was also good to hear some queries from people who are just beginning to get interested in law. But yeah, definitely go ahead and ask for your exams and things that you immediately need right now.
All right. So maybe like after the class, because in the session I don't think it would be appropriate.
Yeah. No issues.
All
Um,
right.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
No issues. No issues. Uh,
Good evening,
I'll
sir.
just. Good evening. So, how was the session yesterday? Do you guys like it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice. Because with Ritesh sir, it is very even Sachin sir, for that matter, is much more practice oriented. So you'll definitely find a lot of application of law and those kind of things within these sessions. Sir will probably join us in another 5 minutes, I think. Okay. Sachin sir is a legal professional with over 8 years of extensive litigation experience before the Delhi High Court, district courts, consumer forums, and various tribunals. His areas of expertise, among others, include criminal litigation, civil litigation, writ petitions, consumer disputes, legal drafting and pleading, court practice, and procedural law. Along with representation of clients, he has also advised individuals, businesses, institutions on legal strategy and dispute resolution. His mentoring experience includes guiding law students, interns, and young legal professionals in developing litigation skills, legal drafting techniques, case strategy, court procedures, and professional ethics. Sir, it's good to have you here. Please, sir, I
Most welcome,
hand
sir.
over to
Most
you.
welcome. Good evening,
Good
everyone.
evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
My
sir.
sir.
voice
Good
is
evening,
my
sir.
voice is audible to everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good
Yes,
evening,
sir.
sir. Your voice is audible.
So now we can start, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So I'm sharing my screen with you all. Let me know once it is visible with you. Sorry, everyone. I'm just sharing my screen with you all. I hope it is visible now.
Visible, sir.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes, sir.
Give me a moment. So you all know what is law. आप लोगों को पता है law क्या है? Can anyone tell me what is law?
It is a
All
set of rules and regulations that govern the country and its citizens.
Which
Sir,
is enforced
rule.
by government.
Yeah.
And it is above every citizen in a country.
Basically it is not about citizen of every country, but it is the thing that all the citizens are governed by law. Understood? So all the citizens of the country are governed by law, whether citizen or whether someone visiting our country who is even not a citizen to our country. Understood, everyone? So what is the purpose? आप लोग मुझे purpose बता सकते हो law frame करने का? What is the purpose of
Sir,
framing of law?
the
To
primary
create
purpose law,
certainty.
One by one.
so sir,
So
the
maintaining
primary
order.
purpose,
So let me
yeah.
introduce you first. My name is Sachin Agarwal. I'm a practicing advocate at Delhi High Court and District Court and all the forums like DRTs, consumer forums. So I have 8 to 9 years of experience in litigation, and I am mentoring also. And anyone who have any question during the session can ask me. Don't hesitate. Ask anything from me. Please, Rohan, you can say.
Sir, I want
Rohan Kapoor.
to say about the purpose of law.
Yes, sir. Say, Rohan, say.
Sir, its basic function is to protect people. It is to protect people, their rights, to resolve conflicts and promote justice.
Right. So basically, that is one of the aspect of law. It governs everyone in our country, how the country is to be run, how it is to be function. Everything is being governed by law. So
Excuse me,
basically,
sir.
it meant, please.
I would like to add a little more if you don't mind.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So talking about the definition of law, law is something which is basically some sort of rules and regulations that are created by some governing entity to get a philosophical meaning of how a country should run. So, talking about the purpose, law is something more philosophical if we talk about purpose, which binds people with a certain law and order and tells them what to do and what not to do, basically protecting their rights and ensuring equality of justice in the country. Talking about functions of law, it is the functions of law are that it creates a law and order in country and following it acts like a thread binding the country together.
You can say that it is one of the aspect of the law. You have included everything in it. You have included the constitution also in the law. But you can say that is one of the aspect of law. The functions of law are it maintains. Yes, sure, you can say.
Sir, purpose of law is to maintain a moral value of a country or a
Right.
society.
So,
Please go ahead.
I would also like to add another aspect of law that
Yes, sure.
it is to establish a just and a society that functions in a smooth and systematic way. So it is another aspect would be it's a framework of different conducts
Rules and
and
regulations. It is a
yes,
framework of rules and regulations.
regulations.
Yes.
Sir,
Anyone else?
yes, sir. So functions of law, so it maintains order and peace, protects the rights of the people, and provides justice.
So anyone can tell me from where do we get our rights?
It
हमारे
is
को rights कहाँ से
entitled
मिले?
under it is entitled under the Constitution of India.
Constitution of
right.
India.
So how many types of right do we have?
From
We have
article
fundamental
number
rights contained.
15
No,
to
I am
35.
asking, basically you are
It's
talking about
fundamental rights.
fundamental rights. Those are there are two rights. There are legal rights and fundamental rights. Suppose just can anyone tell me that a right to vote is a fundamental right or legal right?
So
Can
it's a
anyone
legal
tell me?
right.
Legal right.
It's
It is a legal right. It is not a fundamental right. Very good. So anyone else want to add to it? That's it. So basically, functions of law are it maintains peace, order in society, protects individual rights and liberties, resolve disputes through courts and tribunals, promote justice, fairness, accountability, regulates relationship between individual businesses and the government. So these are few functions of the law. Got it? So who enforce the law? Can anyone tell
Courts,
me?
courts of India.
Not courts. Law is not enforced by the court.
The
It is enforced
judiciary
by the
enforces
state.
the law.
System.
Law protects our right. They don't enforce the law. When something is happened with us, when our right is violated, then we approach court.
Their constitution.
Basically,
So
constitution
the
gives the
government.
power.
Sir,
It's
if we
the
talk
state.
about
Yes.
the government, the three organs of the government, the law enforcing power remains with the legislature, with the executive. The law
Yes,
making power lies with the legislature, and adjudicating the law lies with judiciary.
yes, right. So basically, the law is made by the legislation. It has been executed by state. Got it? So why do we need law? Order, to maintain order in the society, to give us right,
Prevent peace
justice, dispute
to
resolution. These all are the functions of law. Now, on the next slide, law versus morality versus customs. So, can anyone tell me what is law versus morality and versus customs?
So basically, laws are things that are
First, tell
more.
me how many. First, answer this. How many types of law are there? Can
Criminal
Civil
law,
anyone tell
law
me?
as
constitutional
in
law,
Law,
No,
civil
tort
law,
law,
let
Civil
me
contract.
law.
let me explain. First, let me explain. First, there is a natural law. Second, there is a positive law. Third, there is a moral law. Now, can anyone tell me what is natural law? कोई मुझे बताएगा नेचुरल लॉ क्या होता है?
Natural law is something that is morally and ethically correct by the
No,
society.
no. Basically,
So
more.
everybody
the
has.
natural law is a moral and a legal theory that holds certain rights.
So
Okay,
it's
It's
basically a
based
theory
on
that
human
suggests
nature.
one by
certain
one, you
rights.
have to raise your hand. Swana Mittal, can you please speak? Swana,
So
one by
natural
one.
law is is a law basically. It is inherent from human nature and it is basically asserting certain moral rights, values, and principles of human nature.
Okay. Now, Angel.
So I think, in my opinion, natural law is something that is valid and enforceable only if it follows morality, reason, and the principles of natural justice.
Correct. More. Ruhan.
Yes, sir. Sir, natural law, sir, it is like an idea about a certain moral and principles and the standards of right and wrong, which is built into our human nature and the world itself.
Okay. Shazbin.
So it's basically a theory that suggests certain rights, moral value, responsibilities enhanced to the human
In
nature.
the
These
beginning,
aren't
I
just
told
the
you na,
laws
in the
made by
big
governments.
prior to starting this slide, I told you there are three types of law. First is natural law, second is positive law, third is moral law. So moral law is separate to natural law.
So I mean, like it's basically the human natures and the common sense. With the core idea, I can tell you it's the reasoning and the common sense, not just the law made by the government.
Right, right. It is not made by the government. You are very right on this aspect. Basically, let me complete with others also, then I will let you know. Srishti, now you say.
Natural law is basically something that makes some rules of right and wrong that comes from human nature, reason, and morality. Like
So
it is wrong.
that is moral law, not natural law.
I can give you the example also.
Yes,
Like
yes, sure, go ahead.
it is wrong to harm innocent people.
No, no, basically that is, you can say that is moral law. हम मॉरल क्या कहते हैं कि हमारे कॉन्शियंस क्या कहता है कि किसी को चोट नहीं पहुंचानी, किसी का नुकसान नहीं करना, यही हमारे को पेरेंट्स ने सिखाया स्टार्टिंग से, सिंस बिगनिंग। तो उसको हम मॉरल लॉ कहते हैं, दैट इज मॉरल लॉ। नेचुरल लॉ, नाउ लेट मी कंप्लीट, एनीवन, बेसिकली हरगुन कोहली, लेट मी कंप्लीट others also, say Harbun.
Yeah, so basically, natural law is something that should reflect universal moral principles. Universal matlab everyone should know. It's something that everyone has in them, and it's natural to all humans.
Okay, Devika.
So basically, like natural law is a philosophical and legal law
which basically says that everything the society happening that is that makes to be right. Like for example, if I say that of a person is wrong, so it is universal in nature, and it says that murder is wrong for everyone, rather of the gender or the caste, if we say. So natural law is something that is not truly a law, but it is made by the humans and their beliefs.
No, you are not right. Now, let me say basically, natural law is based on principles of justice, fairness, and reason. The biggest example of that is that when we came into this world, it was decided that one day will come when we will be dying. So, जब हम आए हैं तो हम जाएंगे. That is natural law. Now, everyone can relate to it. So basically, जो होना है वो होगा. That is a natural law. It is not made by government. It is not based on morality. That is separate. The other form of law is positive law. So कोई positive law के बारे में बताएगा? What is positive law? Yes,
So
Shazvi.
can I start, please? So
Yes.
it's basically a clear enforcement law for daily life to maintain orders, resource, practical dispute to run a country.
So basically, laws enacted by the parliament, state legislation, and other competent authorities all come
Yes,
under the purview of positive
man-made
law.
laws we can say.
Yes,
The
man-made
laws that are
laws,
enacted
laws made by legislation,
or the
courts, or
sovereign
other
authority.
authorities. Yes, right. So that is called positive law. And third form of law is moral law. That is based on what is right, what is wrong. So that is a third law, moral law. Fine, everyone has understood now.
Yes, sir.
Sir, could you explain it once again in a little bit more
Yes,
clarity?
yes,
I
I can
need that.
explain you once again. Basically, natural law क्या होता है? Natural law is a law की जो आपको पता है कि exist करता है in nature, which has reason. सपोज मैंने आपको एग्जांपल दिया था, दैट इज द बिगेस्ट एग्जांपल दैट हम इस दुनिया में आए हैं, सो वी आर नॉट फॉर इटर्निटी, इट वी डोंट हैव इटर्नल लाइफ, सो वन डे विल कम, वी विल डाई, सो दैट इज कॉल्ड नेचुरल लॉ, जो नेचुरली एग्जिस्ट करता है in the universe. That is natural law. The other form of law is positive law, that is enacted by the government, legislation, authorities. So that is positive law. Third form of law is moral law. So that is basically being developed in us since our childhood by the parents, by the society, कि इसको हार्म नहीं करना, आपको यहाँ ये चीज नहीं करनी चाहिए, आपको ये चीज करनी चाहिए, ये नहीं करनी चाहिए. दैट इज कॉल्ड मॉरल लॉ. एवरीथिंग है, मतलब बेसिकली सबको समझ आ गई ये बात, व्हाट टाइप ऑफ फॉर्म्स ऑफ लॉ डू वी हैव. Yes,
Yes.
Ruhan, say. Ruhan, you have raised your hand. You want to say something?
No, sir, I just forgot to lower it.
Oh, totally fine. So, what are the sources of Indian law? From where do we get law in India?
The historical events.
Yes. Basically, you can say historical
The
events.
written records, like
Ye-
when the events happen, the primary resources, written laws of
So, those
constitution
are
or the
basically
secondary.
you are talking about, those are customs.
Yes.
वो कस्टम्स में आ गए आपके. बेसिकली फॉर्म्स ऑफ लॉ और सोर्सेज ऑफ लॉ और कस्टम्स. प्रेसिडेंट्स, प्रेसिडेंट्स क्या होते हैं? कैन एनीवन टेल मी व्हाट आर प्रेसिडेंट्स?
So they are the rules that are made by the judges or like the judicial bodies.
Yes, judicial precedents, which is being laid down by high courts or supreme
Judges.
court, not judges. Judges, basically there are three courts in our country right now. So हमारे इंडिया में अभी at present there are three courts, that is district court, high court, and supreme court. So top two courts are constitutional courts. आपका हाई कोर्ट और सुप्रीम कोर्ट आर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल लॉज विच आर बीइंग रन बाय द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया. सो दोज कोर्ट्स आर कॉल्ड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल कोर्ट्स. और उन्हीं के पास पावर है जुडिशियल प्रेसिडेंट्स की. जुडिशियल प्रेसिडेंट्स आर द लॉ डिक्लेयर्ड बाय द जजेस. So those are declared by High Court or Supreme Court. District Court do not have power for giving judicial precedents. So basically, judicial precedents are given by Supreme Court. Those precedents are being followed by the High Court judges as well as District Court. if a precedent is being given by the High Court, then the district court have to abide by those precedents. But a Supreme Court is not bound down to abide by those precedents. Yes, Sadhna, say.
Sir, we can also say the customs and usages like the long established practices that were
Ye-
accepted by the
Yes,
society,
yes, 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 right,
uh, unless and until there are like the obstacles for the development of a nation.
right. So everyone have understood what is judicial precedents. Yes,
Yes,
Aradhe,
sir. Sir, I
Aradhe, you
actually
want to
had
say
a
something?
yes, sir. I had two questions. Like, can I ask
Yes,
them?
yes, yes, sure, sure. You go ahead.
So, sir, like it may sound a little vague, but like I ask it. So, since we see many cases are being referred in Supreme Court after they are not, like after if people feel that maybe their interests are not fulfilled in the other courts, that is High Court and
No, let me
District Court.
interfere. Let me
Yes,
interfere
yes.
here. Basically, the thing is that ki suppose you file a petition or your case in the High Court. Start from the beginning. I will make you understand how the hierarchy goes. So पहले हम
Yes.
जाते हैं, मान लो सपोज आपके साथ कुछ गलत हुआ, आपकी प्रॉपर्टी पे किसी ने, आई एम टेकिंग एग्जांपल हाइपोथेटिकली, सपोज समवन एंक्रोचेस अपॉन योर प्रॉपर्टी. ठीक है, आप कहाँ जाओगे? टेल मी दैट थिंग, वेयर यू विल गो?
म-
बेसिक.
मैं डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट जाऊंगा.
Yes, you will. There in district court also there are two forums, that is civil court, civil judge and district judge. So first we have to see कि हम कौन सी स्टेट में हैं. In Delhi there are different rules for different states. लेकिन दिल्ली में क्या है, there is a jurisdiction called pecuniary jurisdiction. And in that pecuniary jurisdiction, there are, first, let me tell you, there are two types of jurisdiction. First is pecuniary, the other is territorial jurisdiction. ठीक है, pecuniary होती है, that is based on the valuation of the suit you are filing before the court. And the second is territorial jurisdiction, कि जो आप territory में file कर रहे हो, whether you are filing in the territorial jurisdiction or not. तो pecuniary क्या है, दिल्ली में क्या है कि civil judges की that is 3 lakh rupees. Any dispute below the value of 3 lakh is to be filed before civil judge, and above 3 lakhs, whether it is 3 lakh 1 rupee until 2 crore, it has to be filed before district judge. Any amount above that 2 crore has to be filed before high court. Okay.
Yes, I got it. So, sir,
Yes,
like I understood this, but my question was that कि अगर जैसे suppose हम एक normal example ले, जैसे
I am
property.
coming on that. I am coming on that. What will happen? Suppose you are not satisfied with the result of your case before the civil judge. ठीक है,
Yes.
so you cannot directly approach high court or supreme court. There is a hierarchy which you have to follow. So first, if you are not satisfied by the decree or order given by the civil judge, then you will approach district judge. After that also you are not satisfied, then you will approach high court, whether there in the appeal, whether in the miscellaneous writ petition, or whether in a revision. There are three forms in which you can order, basically challenge an order. So it depends on the application which you have filed. What remedy you will be having against that order? Suppose what we say कि आपका केस चल रहा है, आपने कोई एप्लीकेशन फाइल करी बीच में कि मेरे आपके बीच में एक फाइट हो गई, मैंने आपकी प्रॉपर्टी पे एनक्रोच कर लिया. सो यू फाइल्ड योर केस बिफोर द सिविल जज. In between you want to make someone a party, so you will file an application for making that person a party into the suit, and that application of your gets rejected. अगर आपकी वो application reject हो जाती है तो we call it a interlocutory order. That is not a final order. वो मतलब बेसिकली केस के बीच में वो फाइनल ऑर्डर नहीं होता, वो एक आपकी एप्लीकेशन डिसाइड हुई है उस पे ऑर्डर है. तो वी हैव टू गो डायरेक्टली टू हाई कोर्ट, then we cannot go to district judge. I will let you know about all these things at later stage. तो हम दोबारा आपके क्वेश्चन पे आते हैं. तो फर्स्ट हम जाएंगे डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज के पास. अगर वी आर नॉट सेटिस्फाइड बाय द फाइनल ऑर्डर ऑफ द कोर्ट, देन इफ वी आर नॉट सेटिस्फाइड द डिस्ट्रिक्ट जज, देन वी विल अप्रोच हाई कोर्ट. एंड हाई कोर्ट में भी क्या होता है, दो बेंचेस होती है, सिंगल जज एंड डबल बेंच, डीबी एंड सिंगल जज. इफ वी आर नॉट सेटिस्फाइड बाय द सिंगल जज, so where are we have options to file later patent appeal. सो वो डीबी के पास जाते हैं, डबल बेंच के पास जाते हैं, डबल बेंच विल हेयर दैट अपील। और उसके बाद जो लास्ट ऑप्शन है, वी हैव ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट। सो दिस इज द हायरार्की। वी डू नॉट रेफर आर केसेस, द केसेस आर बीइंग रेफर्ड by the judges. Suppose there is a question of law in a case which cannot be decided by a single judge. So then that single judge will refer that case to the double bench. And if the double bench is also not able to decide that case, they can form a special bench. That special bench will decide the case. And suppose that special bench is also not able to decide that case, then they will refer that case to the Supreme Court. Then Supreme Court will lay down a law that will be basically solved by the constitution bench. Everyone must have heard about right now the proceedings are going on Sabrimala temple. पता है सबको?
Yes.
Yes. So that is a legal question being answered by the constitutional bench. Yes, Angel, say.
So can you brief us about the case that's ongoing?
Now we will come on that. That is a very big aspect. So we will
Okay.
discuss that at a later stage. Now we are at basic stage. सबरीमाला
Okay.
केस इज, हाँ वो हम डिस्कस करेंगे एट अ लेटर स्टेज. दैट इज अ वेरी बिग इशू and I need to do much more of research to make you everyone understand about that. Basically,
Right.
उसमें काफी सारी चीजें involved हैं. Many laws are involved, many constitutional articles are involved. You can read article 25 and article 26. वो आपको छोटा सा थोड़ा बहुत उसके बारे में पता लगेगा, then you will get to know. Then
So
you can
is it
hear
about
the
the violation of the temple or something?
no, basically that is violation of the rights of the woman between 11
Okay.
to 50, you can say. Okay, now we will discuss about that later. So now
Okay,
if
sir.
anyone has question, abhi I was answering the question of, I think, who has raised that question? I don't remember the name. Yes, Nitya, say.
What are the customs?
Sorry,
What
can you
are
come again?
customs? And what are
Customs.
yes.
Your voice is not properly audible to me. Can you
Sir,
repeat
am I
again?
audible? Sir, am I
Yes, you are
audible?
audible. Yes, you are
Sir,
audible.
I was asking what are customs?
Customs are basically the laws which are basically in our history, जो पहले से चलते आ रहे हैं हमारी हिस्ट्री में हमारे साथ. जो पहले आप लोगों ने सुना होगा, देयर वाज अ लॉ व्हिच वाज कॉल्ड चाइल्ड मैरिज. मोस्टली इट वाज इन राजस्थान साइड. तो दैट वाज अ कस्टम. अब कुछ कस्टम्स अच्छे होते हैं, कुछ कस्टम्स अच्छे नहीं होते, तो कोर्ट्स उनको एबॉलिश कर देती है. लाइक पॉलीगैमी, ट्रिपल तलाक, दीज ऑल वर कस्टम्स.
Okay.
यस सृष्टि से.
Actually, I'm having a question about Supreme Court.
योर वॉइस इज नॉट प्रॉपर्ली ऑडिबल. कैन यू बी प्लीज लाउड?
Actually, my question is about Supreme Court, that if the judgment of the Supreme Court of India is binding on all courts and citizens, what option does a person have if they still believe their rights have not been protected?
There is no option. Supreme Court is the final authority. Okay. Anyone else? So now coming back to the subject, where how many sources of law in Indian law do we have? That is constitution first, legislation second, judicial precedent third, and customs. These four forms sources of Indian laws in Indian society. Anyone have any other question? Then you can raise your hand. Sisti, you have any other question? Yes, Aradhe.
So, like, what custom basically is? Is it like a pattern type?
Pattern?
Yes, sir.
बेसिकली आई टोल्ड यू ना, कस्टम्स क्या होते हैं कि अब आप मुझे बताओ कि जो शादी होती है, व्हाट इज दैट? इंडियन हिंदू लॉ में शादी जो होती है, दैट इज अ कस्टम. 7 फेरे
Yes.
होते हैं, दैट इज अ कस्टम. नाउ दैट कस्टम वाज अडॉप्टेड इन द हिंदू मैरिज एक्ट. अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट हिंदू मैरिज एक्ट, इफ यू डू नॉट टेक 7 फेरा, तो वो marriage is not legal. So that is a custom adopted by the legislation.
Oh, अच्छा, in that sense, okay.
Yes, that is called custom. जब custom को law बना देते हैं तो उसे हम, that is a source of law. Understood? Yes, Srishti, you have raised your hand. Any question?
Sir, not sure for that.
Sorry? Yes, Rohan.
Sir, I just wanted to ask about something. Sir,
Hmm.
if today Supreme Court passed that only Supreme Court can decide appeals on question of accessibility, not high courts.
Sorry?
What does it mean?
नहीं, can you come again? Supreme Court has what has held Supreme Court?
Um, Yesterday, sir told us to download the Live Law app. On it, as a notification has popped up that only Supreme Court can decide appeals on question of accessibility, not high courts.
I need to go on that judgment. I have not gone through that. So basically, I need to go upon that. I will let you know tomorrow. Let me go through that because I am not aware about that. Recently, something must have been decided by the Supreme Court. I have to
Okay.
check that. So when Supreme Court came into force, tell me, you all can read. On 26th of January 1950, the Supreme Court of India it fully came into the force. It was enacted in 1949, but it came into the force in 1950. Yes, say. Yes, Juan, say what do you want to say. You have raised your hand.
No, sir, I haven't.
Okay, fine. So, who has enacted, written down Constitution of India? It was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. He was the head of the committee who enacted Constitution of India. It is the lengthiest written constitution taken from various constitutions, including Ireland, UK, America, France. बहुत सारी कंट्रीज के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को लेके हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बनाया गया है एंड डॉक्टर बी आर अम्बेडकर वाज द हेड ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन कमिटी. What are the three pillars of democracy? The three pillars of democracy are legislature, executive, judiciary. लेजिस्लेचर का काम क्या है? लेजिस्लेचर का काम है लॉज बनाना. एग्जीक्यूटिव का काम क्या है? उनको एनफोर्स करना. जुडिशरी का काम करना है, क्या काम है? वो चेक करती है जुडिशरी कि कुछ गलत तो नहीं हो रहा, गलत कर होता है तो
Ensure
उसको रोकती है.
justice. Ensure justice.
Yes, it ensures the justice. Now, what is separation of powers? Tell me.
So
When the power
separation
is
of
divided,
power can be on like two bases, one on the horizontal level and one on the vertical level. When we talk about the horizontal level, it is between executive, legislature, and judiciary. But when we talk about the like the vertical level, it's like the
Hmm.
central government, the state government, and the district government.
Fine. ठीक है. So Supreme Court of India is guardian of Constitution. ठीक है. It guards the Constitution and final court of appeal. As one of you have just raised the question कि अगर हम Supreme Court से satisfied नहीं है, so there is no other forum where we can be satisfied. It is a final forum which decide any appeal, any case. There is no other way above Supreme Court. It is the final authority. अब मैं एक बार सबसे पूछूंगा कि कैन एनीवन टेल मी द हायरार्की ऑफ द कोर्ट्स? आई हैव जस्ट आंसर. कौन बताएगा मेरे को?
Local
हायरार्की
court,
कौन
district
समझाएगा?
court,
So
high
can
court, and
I
नो नो नो, ऐसे नहीं होता. देर इज नो लोकल
so
कोर्ट. वन बाय
so
वन.
can I start?
शाजीन, one by
subordinate
one, raise
court,
your hands. I will ask one by
subordinate
one.
court.
Yes, Shazeen. Shazbeen, you
So
answer first.
from the highest we can go from Supreme Court, then after that state, after that High
Wrong.
Court.
No, no, no. Wrong, wrong. There is no state court.
Sir, can I
Sorry.
answer?
Sorry, High Court.
One
Sir,
by one, one
Supreme
by one,
Court,
one by
High
one.
Court, and
Shazbeen is
So
answering, then I will ask the
sir,
other person.
Sir, can I?
Shazbeen, go ahead. Yes, Shazbeen, go.
So
Say.
the court hierarchy goes in simple way. From
Hmm.
we start that from Supreme Court, the most highest in the country, and after that
Hmm.
High Court, then District Court or Subordinate Court, which we also call the District Court, and after that
Yes.
the lower management comes. When we call like Panchayat or Sabhas.
Okay. So basically, you can say that panchayat, we don't count it in a court. We are right now talking about court. So there are only three courts. That is Supreme Court, High Court and District Court. अगर हमारे साथ कुछ लीगल राइट वायलेट होता है तो वी फाइल आर पिटिशन और केस बिफोर district court or high court, because some petitions are bound to file before the high court, not district court. And can
So I have a
anyone tell
question.
me any example? Can anyone tell me any example which case is directly filed to the high court?
Sir, writ
Can anyone
cases
tell me?
in the violation of fundamental rights, we can
Right.
directly file
Yes, we
case
can
to the
directly
High Court.
approach high court under article, which article?
So it's 226.
Right. And before Supreme Court, what is the article?
The Article 32.
Correct. Very good. So, if any fundamental rights are being violated, then we can directly approach High Court. And if we are not satisfied by the order of the High Court, we can approach in Article
Supreme.
32 before Supreme Court. Understood? Yes, anyone
So
have
I have a
question?
question.
Yes, yes, ask one by one. Yes, Shazveen.
So then, where do we include the subordinate court or like the lower court? You just said, right, there are three courts only.
No, no. Come again. What do you want to say
So,
here?
so you just said like there are only three courts in India, but then there's also like subordinate or like lower courts, which includes magistrate or like civil
No,
courts.
no. Those are under district court only. सारे
Okay.
डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट के पार्ट होते हैं, वेदर दोज आर मैजिस्ट्रेट और सेशन जज. So let me explain you the hierarchy of court now. So if we talk about criminal courts, so there are two judges, two hierarchy of judges. First is metropolitan magistrate. Now we call them judicial magistrate in Delhi. Earlier we used to call them MM. Now we call them GMFC, judicial magistrate, first class. Fine. GMFC. Then there is a session judge. These are for criminal courts. And for civil courts, we have first is the civil judge, and upper to that is district judge. Those two people decide civil law, and the session and MM decide criminal law. All the cases of civil nature are filed before the civil judge. All the cases of criminal nature are filed before MM or session judge. So suppose if a FIR is registered by the state, तो वी सबको पता होगा आईपीसी है. देयर इज अ लॉ कॉल्ड अर्लियर enactment called that is IPC. Thereafter now we call it BNSS. Everyone knows this.
Yes, sir.
And everyone
Yes.
knows na. So
Yes.
when BNSS came into force, it was basically enacted in 2023. It came into force after July 2024. All the cases which are being registered after July 2024 are being registered under BNSS. Okay. Those cases are not registered under IPC laws. All the cases after that July 2024 are registered under BNSS. So these are I told you the hierarchy of district court. Then there are two types of court, two types of basically benches in high court, that is single judge and double bench. So single judge and DB. So there are rosters which are being decided by the chief justice of high court कि कौन से केसेस कौन सी कोर्ट सुनेगी, या सिंगल जज सुनेगी या डबल बेंच सुनेगी. उसके अकॉर्डिंग केसेस आर अलॉटेड टू द जजेस. If there is any appeal against the DB bench, double bench order of double bench, then it goes to the Supreme Court directly. If there is an appeal against a single judge, then there are provisions that we can approach the double bench also of the High Court, or we can approach Supreme Court. So there are Delhi High Court rules also, which you all may not aware about that. There are Delhi High Court rules. So under that also there is a section 10 जिसमें हम सेक्शन 10 में क्या होता है कि सिंगल जज के ऑर्डर को हम डबल बेंच पे चैलेंज कर सकते हैं, लेकिन अदरवाइज वी हैव टू गो अगेंस्ट द ऑर्डर ऑफ सिंगल जज बिफोर सुप्रीम कोर्ट ओनली. Now anyone any question regarding the hierarchy of the court?
No.
किसी को कुछ पूछना है hierarchy of court के लिए?
No, sir.
Everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
So I already told you, high courts are the highest court within the state or union territory. District court, civil and criminal jurisdiction at district level. So basically, anyone can tell me how many districts do we have in Delhi? Can tell me anyone? Yes, Suhana.
So can you please repeat your question?
How many districts do we have in Delhi?
13.
Sir, I believe it's 11.
Tell me one by one.
So I
So
think it's
13.
11.
Hmm?
So 11.
But the
12.
exact
So 13.
number is 13. Do you want me to name them?
Sir, it's not
Who
13,
is saying 13? Who is saying
11.
13?
Talsbeen.
Yes, can you tell me 13 districts?
Yes, yes, sir. The Central Delhi, the Central North
Yes.
Delhi, the New
No, no,
Delhi.
there is no central, no Delhi.
No,
Central
East.
is
sir, there
separate,
is.
north is separate.
Sorry, sir, I just combined that. Can I do that again?
Yes, sure, go ahead.
West Delhi, Old Delhi, New Delhi,
No, there
Central
is no
Delhi.
old Delhi. There is only New Delhi.
So New
Now
Delhi
let
is
me tell
also
you.
there, but there is
No,
one Old Delhi court which is not recognized nowadays.
I am talking about the districts wherein our courts are allocated. So tell me, let me tell you the district. There are 11 districts. First, Central and West. ये जो दो डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं उनका जो भी काम होता है इज बीइंग लुक्ड आफ्टर बाय 30,000 कोर्ट्स. सेंट्रल एंड वेस्ट का जो भी काम होता है वो कौन करता है, किसकी कोर्ट में लगता है? द सिटीजन्स ऑफ द सेंट्रल एंड वेस्ट डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स आर बीइंग लुक्ड आफ्टर बाय 30,000 कोर्ट. नाउ टॉकिंग अबाउट करकरडूमा. करकरडूमा में कौन सी डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स आती हैं? वन इज दैट ईस्ट डिस्ट्रिक्ट, शादरा डिस्ट्रिक्ट एंड नॉर्थ ईस्ट डिस्ट्रिक्ट. ठीक है. उसके बाद आपका यू सेंट्रल, आई टोल्ड यू 30,000. देन पटियाला. पटियाला हाउस कोर्ट जितने भी न्यू दिल्ली के आपके केसेस होते हैं लाइक कनॉट प्लेस, यू कैन से नियर एरिया ऑफ कनॉट प्लेस, तिलक मार्ग, लोधी रोड, all the cases are being looked after by Patiala House. Even all the matters relating to the airport also, whether it is immigration, whether it is custom, those matters are also looked after by the Patiala House courts. उनका jurisdiction जो दे रखा है हाई कोर्ट ने, that is given to the Patiala House court. Thereafter we have that द्वारका कोर्ट. द्वारका कोर्ट में कौन कौन सा हो गया आपका? साउथ वेस्ट हो गया आपका, एक एक आपका साउथ वेस्ट है, और आई थिंक सेकंड आपका
Sir, there is only, sir, Dwarka only serves southwest.
yes द्वारका में only there is साउथ वेस्ट. And in Rohini we have northwest and north. There are two districts in Rohini, that is northwest and north. Thereafter we have Saket Court. So Saket में कौन कौन सी districts हैं? Southeast and south. So how many districts do we have? 11. First हो गई northwest, second हो गई शादरा, third हो गई south, then southeast, southwest and west. New Delhi, east, central and north. So 11 districts do we have, and how many district court do we have? First is Tisazari, that is the oldest court in our, basically you can say in Delhi, that was the oldest court, Tisazari court. Tisazari के बाद आपका करकरडूमा हो गया, साकेत हो गया, द्वारका हो गया, पटियाला हाउस हो गया, राउज एवेन्यू हो गया. तो ये हमारी दिल्ली की डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट्स हो गई. ठीक है. अब कोर्ट में हु ऑल आर द प्रोफेशनल इन द कोर्ट? जज होता है, एडवोकेट होता है, पीपी होता है, लीगल एड काउंसिल होता है. जज इज बीइंग, who is a judge? Everyone knows that, I don't need to tell. Advocate, public prosecutor, legal aid counsel. Legal aid counsel is being provided by the state. for free of cost. The people who cannot afford a private lawyer can engage a legal aid counsel. Yes, Ruhan, say, what do you want to ask?
Sir, aren't the scribes part of courtroom professionals, the ones who document what is said in court?
No, no, those are not courtroom professionals. They are the deed writers.
Yes, sir.
They are the deed writers. We call
Oh,
them deed writers. They are not courtroom professionals. They do not appear in the court. Few of them appears, but they are advocate only. अगर किसी ने legal पढ़ाई कर रखी है, generally most of them are not advocates. They know how to write a document. So they are not, either they are advocate or they cannot be advocate. So we call them a deed writer who writes a deed, whether it is a sale deed or any document. जैसे आपने घर खरीदा होगा तो जरूरी नहीं है कि जिसने आपका सेल डीड बनाई होगी या आपके डॉक्यूमेंट बनाए होंगे, टाइटल डॉक्यूमेंट्स, ही में और शी में बी एन एडवोकेट और नॉट. So they are not courtroom professionals. That is a separate thing. Okay.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Most welcome. Suhana, say.
Sir, public prosecutor is a state-appointed lawyer for conducting criminal proceedings on the behalf of government and people. So, how it is different from legal aid counsel?
बेसिकली लीगल एड काउंसिल में क्या होता है कि सपोज आपने कोई केस फाइल करा है, दैट इज इफ अ केस हैज बीन फाइल्ड बाय द स्टेट, then that is being contested by public prosecutor, and again the case has been filed against an accused person. If a accused cannot afford a counsel, private counsel, then courts give him a basically right to engage a legal aid counsel. That is a separate facility provided to a person who cannot afford a private lawyer, advocate. तो वो सेपरेट एंटिटी बना रखी है कोर्ट ने, जहां पे आप लीगल एड काउंसिल के लिए जाके अप्लाई कर सकते हो कोर्ट से, और वो कोर्ट आपको एक पूरा पैनल ऑफ लॉयर्स होता है, वो पूरा स्टेट ने अपॉइंट करा होता है. जो भी लोग अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते लॉयर्स की फीस, वो उनको स्टेट लॉयर फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट प्रोवाइड करती है टू कंटेस्ट देयर केसेस ऑन देयर बिहाफ. ओके.
Yes.
So, sir, are legal aid on salary basis?
yes, they are paid. They are nowadays what is happening कि कुछ कोर्ट्स में क्या है कि लीगल एड काउंसिल आर फुल टाइम लॉयर्स. स्टेट इज पेइंग देम फॉर फुल टाइम. वो एक ही कोर्ट में रहते हैं, वो एक ही कोर्ट का काम संभालते हैं. और क्या होता है, जनरली क्या होता है, दे आर बीइंग पेड बाय their appearances. There may be effective appearance. For every type of work there is a separate fees. If they are filing something before the court, if they are appearing, arguing before the court on an application, then they are paid on that basis only.
Got
Okay,
it,
fine.
got it.
Everyone understood now? Yes, Suhana?
No, sir. The doubt has been cleared by me.
Okay, Ruhan, you have any doubt?
Yes, sir. Sir, I
Yes, say.
wanted to ask the public prosecutor who acts on part for the government, sir, do they have to file fees for motion or to submit any document?
File fees for what?
Sir, like you are saying that to do for all of the happenings which are being done in court, you have to
Explain
file.
me in Hindi. आप मुझे हिंदी में पूरी चीजें समझाओ. What do you want to say?
सर मैं कह रहा हूँ कि जो पब्लिक प्रोसिक्यूटर होते हैं जो गवर्नमेंट के वो जो गवर्नमेंट
बिहाफ पे.
पर एक्ट कर रहे हैं उनको कोर्ट की फीस पे करनी होती है या वो गवर्नमेंट पे
देखो,
कर।
जनरली क्या होता है, क्रिमिनल लॉ के अंदर कोर्ट फीस इज निल. आप 2 रुपए की फीस, कोर्ट फीस लगा के यू कैन फाइल एनी एप्लीकेशन. देर इज नो कोर्ट फीस फॉर अ क्रिमिनल केस. हाउ क्रिमिनल लॉ फंक्शंस, लेट मी एक्सप्लेन यू फर्स्ट. व्हाट डू यू डू? आप क्रिमिनल लॉ में क्या करते हो? सपोज आपका कोई राइट वोलेट हुआ है, आप जाते हो पुलिस स्टेशन में, आप अपनी कंप्लेंट देते हो, कोई फीस लगती है आपकी वहां पे? आंसर मी, रोहन.
नो सर।
कोई फीस नहीं लगती. आपने कंप्लेंट दी, कंप्लेंट देने के बाद देयर आर 2 ऑप्शन. या तो पुलिस उस पर एक्ट करके उसमें एफआईआर रजिस्टर करेगी. अगर वो एफआईआर नहीं करते तो दे विल डिक्लाइन. ठीक है. अब आप सपोज मान लो कि आपने कंप्लेंट दी, उस पर आपकी कंप्लेंट पे एक्शन नहीं होता, So now what remedy do you have? Can you tell me?
So we can file with the court.
Yes, we will file
Right
before
to
the court earlier.
constitutional remedy.
Sorry,
Right to constitutional remedy.
what remedy you will adopt? What is the constitutional remedy here?
Like if any of our rights are violated, because as if it is a right that we can approach
No,
the police
no.
station. So
First, tell me what is the constitutional right? How many types of constitution basically, if you will approach a court, if your right is fundamental right is being violated, then only you can approach high court.
yeah,
And what is your fundamental right?
like the basic rights.
Tell me how many types of writs are there
Fundamental.
in high court?
How many types of fundamental rights are there?
Yes. No, 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 not fundamental right. Writs. How many types of writ petitions
Sir,
are there?
can I?
Yes, sure. Go ahead.
There are five types of writs: habeas
Yes.
corpus, mandamus,
Why?
certiorari.
Why? Explain me why habeas corpus is filed.
Habeas corpus is filed when a person is not completing or doing their job properly.
Wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Let
Can
me
I tell
explain
you
you.
this?
Habeas corpus is
Uh,
filed when
it
a
sir,
person is missing.
Habeas corpus is to summon someone arrested by the police within a day in
No, no.
to the
Basically,
magistrate.
what happens basically? Let me answer now. Habeas corpus हम file जब करते हैं if a person goes missing. Suppose if one of my relative I am not able to found him. उसको 24 घंटे हो चुके हैं. He is not basically I don't know whereabouts of that person. Now I can approach the high court and I have to file a petition under habeas corpus. Look, I cannot find him. Whether he may be arrested by someone or he may go missing. Then also we can file habeas corpus. The second option is that कि suppose आपको पता है कि पुलिस ने बंदे को अरेस्ट कर लिया है. Police has arrested someone and they are not producing that person before the judicial magistrate within 24 hours because the police is bound to produce the accused persons before the court judicial magistrate within 24 hours of the arrest. If they are not doing so, then we have to file habeas corpus. Then there is certiorari, there is mandamus, there is prohibition. Now, again, who was answering? Devika, you were answering? We will talk about this tomorrow. We will first now let me complete what I was talking earlier. Suppose हम पुलिस स्टेशन जाते हैं तो पुलिस स्टेशन में हम कंप्लेंट देते हैं. कंप्लेंट देने के बाद या तो पुलिस एफआईआर करेगी या पुलिस एफआईआर नहीं करेगी. अगर पुलिस एफआईआर करती है तो वो केस क्या होता है कि उसमें इन्वेस्टिगेशन होती है. एफआईआर होने के बाद इन्वेस्टिगेशन होने के बाद चार्जशीट फाइल होती है. चार्जशीट इज बीइंग प्रिपेयर्ड बाय द पुलिस एंड फाइल्ड बाय द स्टेट बिफोर द डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट. अब उसमें दो टाइप के ऑफेंसेस होते हैं. वन इज द ऑफेंस विच आर बीइंग ट्राइड बाय द सेशन जज एंड फ्यू ऑफेंसेस आर बीइंग ट्राइड बाय द मजिस्ट्रेट. जो अगर सेशन कोर्ट से ट्राइबल है तो वो उनकी फाइल होती है वो सेशंस के पास होती है. और जो ट्राइबल बाय मजिस्ट्रेट है फर्स्ट क्लास उनकी जो चार्जशीट है वो वहां फाइल होती है. अगर आप सपोज द सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज दैट कि अगर नहीं होती तो हमारे पास क्या रेमेडी है. जो रेमेडी वी हैव दैट इज देयर आर earlier the remedy was 156(3). ठीक है, for registration of the FIR or monitoring of the FIR or monitoring of the complaint. So all these things are being included under 156(3). Now we have 173 under BNSS. Understood? अगर हमारे को कोई हमें लगता है कि हमारी कंप्लेंट पे एफआईआर होनी चाहिए थी लेकिन एफआईआर नहीं हुई है, पुलिस वाले बदमाशी कर रहे हैं, दे आर नॉट एक्टिंग अपॉन आवर कंप्लेंट, नॉट taking it seriously, then also we can file application before the magistrate for registration of the FIR. Yes, Devika, what question do you have?
It is resolved, so I was just asking for the BNSS.
Aradhya?
So, sir, like as you said that basically, like when you file an FIR, so police do an investigation and then they file a charge sheet in court with the help of public prosecutor, which then leads to the trial of the case. Is it correct or is it a little
Correct,
wrong?
correct.
So, sir, like what is basically a charge sheet? Is it something like a documented evidence list from police or a like list of provisions that are gonna apply to this case above from various laws?
No. In the charge sheet, it is the complete investigation which has taken place. अब चार्जशीट में क्या क्या होता है? सपोज फर्स्ट इज द एफआईआर, जो एफआईआर थी। एफआईआर होने के बाद पुलिस क्या करेगी? वो कंप्लेनेंट को बुलाएगी, उससे पूछेगी कि आपके साथ क्या हुआ। तो उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? जब वो पुलिस वाले आपका बयान लेते हैं, स्टेटमेंट लेते हैं, वी कॉल इट 161 स्टेटमेंट। तो अंडर प्रोविजन ऑफ 161 वो आपकी स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड करेंगे। वो आपसे पूछेंगे आपके साथ क्या क्या हुआ है, आप उनको बताओगे। उसके बाद पुलिस क्या करती है? सपोज आपने मेरे अगेंस्ट कंप्लेंट दी है, तो पुलिस मुझे समन करेगी। अर्लियर देयर वाज द सेक्शन वाज 41, नाउ इट हैज बीन चेंज टू 35। 41A के अंदर हमारे को नोटिस देगी, मेरे को नोटिस देगी, मुझे पुलिस स्टेशन में बुलाएगी, मुझसे पूछताछ करेगी कि मैं वहां पे था, मैंने ये करा या नहीं करा। मेरे स्टेटमेंट होगी, मेरी इंटेरोगेशन होगी, मेरे से साइन कराएंगे। हो सकता है मेरे कॉल रिकॉर्ड्स निकालें, हो सकता है मेरी लोकेशन निकालें। तो जो जो भी वो इन्वेस्टिगेशन करेंगे, दैट विल बी पार्ट ऑफ द चार्जशीट। अब वो कुछ भी ऐड करते हैं, वेदर दे आर गोइंग समवेयर, सपोज वो मेरे घर आए, तो दे हैव टू रजिस्टर इन द केस डायरी कि हम इस टाइम पे इतने लोगों के साथ हम यहाँ अपने पुलिस स्टेशन से निकले, हम मेरे घर पे आए, और उसके बाद उन्होंने जो भी हमारी मेरी गवाही हुई, ये हुआ, वो सब केस डायरी में लिखते हैं, सब एंटर करते हैं। और द एंटायर डॉक्यूमेंट्स फॉर्म्स टू बिकम अ चार्जशीट। जब वो पूरी इन्वेस्टिगेशन कंप्लीट हो जाती है, दैट इज कॉल्ड फाइनल रिपोर्ट। तो फाइनल रिपोर्ट को सबमिट करते हैं पुलिस, सॉरी, कोर्ट में। उसके बाद हमारा ट्रायल स्टार्ट होता है। जब वो चार्जशीट कोर्ट में फाइल हो जाती है, उसके बाद कोर्ट क्या करती है? अगर सपोज करो कि जो एक्यूज है उसको बेल मिल गई है, तो कोर्ट को समन करके कोर्ट में बुलाती है एक्यूज को। नहीं तो अगर वो जेसी में है, जुडिशियल कस्टडी में, जेल में है, तो जेल से वो कोर्ट में आना शुरू हो जाता है। फिर उसका ट्रायल स्टार्ट हो जाता है। पहले क्या होता है? चार्जेस फ्रेम होते हैं। सपोज मान लो मैंने किसी का मर्डर करा, तो उसका चार्ज फ्रेम होगा कि मैंने मर्डर करा या नहीं करा। तो उन चार्जेस के ऊपर आर्ग्यूमेंट्स होती है। उसके बाद चार्जेस पे आर्गुमेंट होने के बाद एविडेंस होता है। एविडेंस में क्या होता है? जो प्रोसिक्यूशन एविडेंस होता है, जितने भी गवाह बनाए होते हैं उन्होंने केस में, वो गवाह सारे आते हैं, वो अपने विटनेस करवाते हैं। उनका चीफ होता है, चीफ में वो अपनी बात बोलते हैं। फिर उनको जो अक्यूज का वकील होता है, वो उनको क्रॉस क्वेश्चन करता है। उसके बाद क्या होता है? स्टेटमेंट ऑफ एक्यूज होता है। स्टेटमेंट ऑफ एक्यूज के बाद क्या होता है? डिफेंस प्रोसिक्यूशन, डिफेंस एविडेंस होता है। डिफेंस एविडेंस में क्या होता है? सपोज आप अपने किसी विटनेस को लाना चाहते हो, सपोज आप कहना चाहते हो कि मैं तो वहां पे था ही नहीं, मैं तो उसके घर पे था, तो आप अपने फ्रेंड को लेके आए हो, तो उसकी गवाही होती है। उसकी गवाही के बाद क्या होता है? केस फाइनल आर्गुमेंट्स पे लग जाता है और केस डिसाइड हो जाता है। ठीक है। अब किसी को कोई क्वेश्चन इससे रिलेटेड पूछना तो आई कैन गो अहेड विद इट, टेल मी।
सर वैसे तो ये
अदरवाइज
कोई।
एनीवन हैज एनी क्वेश्चन?
नो सर।
नो। व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ द एडवोकेट? ही रिप्रेजेंट द क्लाइंट बिफोर द कोर्ट, ही एडवाइज द क्लाइंट। सो दिस इज द बेसिक रोल ऑफ द एडवोकेट। ठीक है। प्रोसिक्यूटर का क्या रोल होता है? रिप्रेजेंट द स्टेट इन क्रिमिनल केसेस। ठीक है। उसके बाद रूल ऑफ लॉ, नो वन इज अबव द लॉ। उसके बाद आर्टिकल 14 क्या है? इक्वलिटी बिफोर लॉ, इक्वल प्रोटेक्शन बिफोर लॉ। लीव इट, दैट इज नॉट necessary. I have already told you about the court hierarchy mapping exercise. I have explained everything to you regarding the hierarchy of the court. Give me a moment. अब आप लोग क्या करोगे ना, आप लोग मेरे को कल एक ऐसे लिख के दोगे। एवरीवन विल राइट अ ऐसे। ऑन व्हाट यू विल राइट एन ऐसे? लॉ रिफॉर्म रिफ्लेक्शन। सपोज यू थिंक कि आज की डेट में ये लॉ आउटडेटेड हो चुका है। एवरीवन कैन हियर मी?
Yes, sir.
So can you please
Yes.
write the topic in the chat box? Your voice is breaking a little bit.
Now my voice is audible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
what you guys will do tomorrow, today you will do, I will, in the next session I will ask from everyone, आपको क्या करना है? आपको एक ऐसे लिखना है। कोई भी लॉ यू कैन टेक, एनी लॉ यू कैन टेक, एंड यू हैव टू डू वन थिंग कि आपको उस लॉ के बारे में लिखना है। वेदर एट द करंट स्टेट वो जो लॉ है, वेदर इट इज बीइंग आउटडेटेड या स्टिल इट इज प्रिवेलिंग, या उसमें कुछ चेंजेस चाहिए या नहीं चाहिए, और अगर चेंजेस चाहिए तो क्या चेंजेस उसमें होने चाहिए। सो यू गाइज विल डू दिस थिंग एंड लेट मी नो। सपोज आई एम गिवन एन एग्जांपल टू यू। देयर वाज अ लॉ दैट वाज सेडिशन 124, or you can take that डेफेमेशन, डेफेमेशन इज वन ऑफ द एग्जाम्पल। कि सपोज आज की डेट में आपको क्या लगता है जो डेफेमेशन लॉ है हमारे करंट लेजिस्लेशन के अंदर, सो वेदर दैट इज सफिशिएंट? यस आराध्य से।
So, like, I got to know that we have to take a law. Suppose if we take an example, tort law, and then we have to write that what tort law is and what are its changes and why is it outdated
बेसिकली
or
नहीं था, या यू कैन डू दैट, यू कैन डू दैट ऑल्सो, बट थॉट इज नॉट सो इम्पोर्टेंट नाउ डेज।
no, no, like taking just an example, वो तो कोई भी law
यस यस
लिखेंगे।
यस, यू कैन डेफिनेटली, हाँ आप कोई भी लॉ ले सकते हो। सपोज यू कैन टेक डेफेमेशन, और यू कैन टेक, देयर इज अ वेरी गुड एग्जांपल दैट रिगार्डिंग द लॉज रिगार्डिंग द वुमेन नाउ डेज। बहुत डिबेट्स भी आजकल आप न्यूज चैनल पे देखते हो कि वेदर द राइट्स ऑफ द मैन आर बीइंग वायलेटेड, और डू एनी राइट मैन, डू एनी राइट डू मैन हैव? सारे राइट्स वुमेन के ही हैं, मैन के लिए तो कोई राइट भी नहीं है। तो यू कैन टेक एनी एग्जांपल आउट ऑफ दैट एंड राइट डाउन ऐसे कि क्या चेंजेस चाहिए, क्या उसमें रिक्वायरमेंट है, वेदर इट इज सफिशिएंट, सो यू कैन डू दैट थिंग।
So from where we can research for this, like,
You can, there are various sources of research. You can first, you need to take a topic, टॉपिक पहले
okay.
आप टॉपिक चूज करो। टॉपिक चूज करने के बाद रीड अबाउट दैट लॉ। अभी आपने रिसेंटली, मुझे लगता नहीं आपको पता होगा कि फ्यू, आई थिंक लास्ट ईयर ओनली, देयर इज अ डिबेट गोइंग ऑन द नेगोशिएबल इंस्ट्रूमेंट एक्ट, दैट इज चेक्स एंड ऑल promissory notes. So you must have read about the negotiable instrument act. Anyone has heard about negotiable instrument? What is negotiable instrument act?
Yes, sir.
So अभी पीछे लास्ट ईयर डिस्कशन वाज गोइंग ऑन, बट द एडवोकेट अपोज दैट कि जो आपका नेगोशिएबल इंस्ट्रूमेंट एक्ट है, दैट इज अ, दैट कम्स अंडर द कैटेगरी ऑफ क्रिमिनल लॉ। सो उसको डीक्रिमिनलाइज करना चाहिए, उसको सिविल लॉ के अंदर लेके आना चाहिए। लेकिन ऑल द लॉयर्स अपोज्ड वेरी हेवीली। आफ्टर दैट द गवर्नमेंट ड्रॉप दैट आइडिया of making that decriminalized and kept it as it is. So you can take that also, whether NI Act has lost its sanctity, you can use that, you can use defamation, because defamation आजकल बोलने के लिए ही है। There is no use of defamation. You can use that IPR laws, whether we need to strengthen them. You can take trademark law, you can take all the POXO Act. There are many examples. Yes, Sadhna?
Uh, so we can also talk about the death penalty law. Like in various countries, it is abolished and like switched to life imprisonment because like death penalty is like something which is irreversible. So we can also it is a controversial topic. We can also write an essay
Yes,
about it.
yes, Deep, let me tell you one example of it. Yesterday, Supreme Court was talking about this only. So last, I was reading somewhere कि Supreme Court में कोई any case of rape was going on. बस तो उसमें क्या हुआ कि जो जजेस थे हमारे, I think the judge was Arvind Kumar. So he made a comment that we need to strengthen our laws. जैसे मिडल ईस्ट में क्या होता है, दे कट द हैंड, दे कट द लेग, or they give the death penalty to the accused to strengthen our laws. Because if the law is not strengthened, अगर हम उसे strength नहीं देंगे, तो people don't take it seriously in our country. So day before yesterday only, the discussions were going on the Supreme Court regarding that only, on the death penalty or capital punishment, you can say. So you can take that topic also, include the other countries also where that is still applicable. So in India, we call it reformative punishment, wherein we don't go for capital punishments. So we give a chance to the accused person to change himself. Okay.
Yes. So yeah. Okay. So
Anyone
thank you.
has any other question?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
from
You can ask me anything. You do. If you have any query, you can ask me anything. आपको कुछ
Sir,
पूछना है कोर्ट्स के बारे में, you can ask me
Sir,
anything. One
what
by
if
one,
that
raise your hand.
person
Yes, yes, Aradhe.
Sir, like I asked you like कि हमें कैसे कैसे रिसर्च कर सकते हैं, so you told that कि choose a topic and read about. So sir, जैसे अगर हम कोई टॉपिक भी हमें चूज करना है, so ऐसे हम मतलब टॉपिक चूज करने इन सेंस ये है कि हम कोई भी एक लॉ ले ले, सपोज अगर इनकम टैक्स एक्ट ले लें, या हम एक टॉपिक चूज कर रहे हैं, जैसे कि आपने एग्जांपल दिया कि अगर हमें एक टॉपिक हमने चूज किया कि like role of role of right of men. So it is not a law but a topic related to law. So हम ऐसे टॉपिक्स भी चूज कर सकते हैं, हमें सिर्फ
तो
पूरी तरीके से
बेसिकली
लॉ।
नहीं, डिफिकल्टी है दैट इज नॉट अ लॉ राइट नाउ इन आवर कंट्री, देयर इज नो लॉ रिलेटिंग टू मैन, कोई लॉ ही नहीं है हमारे मैन के लिए फॉर इट्स डिग्निटी। फॉर वुमेन देयर इज अ लॉ अंडर 354 डिग्निटी पे जो बात करता है 509 विच टॉक्स अबाउट द डिग्निटी ऑफ अ वुमन, बट वी डू नॉट हैव एनी लॉ रिगार्डिंग टू द डिग्निटी ऑफ अ मैन। So you need to understand, you need to take a law currently which is prevailing in our country and which has lost its basically lost its value in the system and it needs to be strengthened। वो चीजें दोबारा ठीक करने के लिए हमें क्या क्या रिफॉर्मेशन करने पड़ेंगे उस लॉ में। सो यू हैव टू टेक दैट टॉपिक। इट कैन बी, I gave you the example, you can take POXO law because it is being misused also। अंडरस्टैंड दिस थिंग कि पॉक्सो का लोग गलत इस्तेमाल भी कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, उसके बाद देयर कैन बी अ पनिशमेंट फॉर अ लेडी हु इज अलेजिंग फॉल्स रेप केस। ठीक है, तो देयर कैन बी थिंग विच कैन गो बोथ द वेज। जरूरी नहीं है कि द लॉ शुड बी बैलेंस्ड, बट इन दैट सिचुएशन द लॉ इज करेंटली नॉट बैलेंस्ड। सो यू कैन सजेस्ट द चेंजेस, you can put take any law। any other question now? Yes, Sachi?
So I had a question.
Sir,
Who?
Sir Sachi.
Yes, yes, Sachi, say.
Sir, I wanted to say that you were talking about the dignity of women in law. So can we write about how the law should be reformed so that it can also safeguard the dignity of men?
Yes, yes. The difficulty is that you need to understand first, you need to take a topic। what will be the topic? पहले आप टॉपिक लोगे तो उसमें कोई लॉ तो आप यू विल टेक अ लॉ वेदर इट कैन बी आईपीसी, यू कैन टेक अ टॉपिक ऑफ 354। ठीक है, डिग्निटी आउटरेजिंग डिग्निटी ऑफ अ वुमेन। सो उसमें यू कैन सजेस्ट द चेंजेस, you can suggest the reformation which needs to be done in the enactment to make it more strengthened। उसमें क्या आप चेंज करोगे तो वो स्ट्रॉन्ग बने। आई एम जस्ट गिविंग एन एग्जांपल। और यू कैन टेक 376 ऑल्सो। तो उसमें सारे प्रोविजंस आपको जो भी आपको अच्छा प्रोविजन लगे, आपको इंटरेस्टिंग लगे, यू कैन टेक दैट प्रोविजन। उसमें यू कैन सजेस्ट द चेंजेस और व्हाई इट हैज लॉस्ट इट्स वैल्यू, यू कैन टेक दैट ऑल्सो। यू कैन इंक्लूड एवरीथिंग इन इट। यस
Okay,
दीप
sir.
निशा।
सर सर
यस से।
आपने अभी बोला कि कोर्ट चांस देता है कि उस पर्सन को कि वो चेंज हो जाए, बट व्हाट इफ ही डजंट चेंज और वो सेम क्राइम दोबारा रिपीट करता है तो?
पहले तो उसमें देखो क्या है कि सपोज आपने, अब आप मैं एग्जांपल लेता हूँ, अगर सपोज किसी ने मर्डर करा तो फर्स्ट टाइम वो मर्डर करता है तो पहले ही उसको बेल इतनी इजीली नहीं मिलती है। जनरली जो हीनियस क्राइम्स होते हैं, द क्राइम्स विच कम्स अंडर द कैटेगरी ऑफ हीनियस क्राइम्स, तो कोर्ट उसमें वैसे ही बेल नहीं देता पहले तो। अगर सपोज एनी हाउ देर इज सम लेकुना इन द इन्वेस्टिगेशन और एनी अदर ड्यू टू एनी अदर रीजन, इफ ही गेट्स द बेल और दोबारा वो कमिट करता है, तो कोर्ट ऑलवेज सी ऑल द एस्पेक्ट्स बिफोर ग्रांटिंग द बेल। उसको दोबारा बेल मिलेगी ही नहीं, क्योंकि जब उसको पहले बेल दी गई थी ही मिसयूज दैट बेल एंड डिड द थिंग अगेन, सो द सेकेंड टाइम ही विल नॉट गेट द बेल।
ओके सर,
और
थैंक यू।
दो केसेस हो गए आपके सेपरेट, तो यू विल बी प्रोसिक्यूटेड फॉर बोथ द ऑफेंसेस। यस साथी। शाजबीन।
So I was asking, like, if we have, can we take the topics of the laws which are abolished or which are not a part of the Indian Constitution now?
नो नो, that will not make sense।
Okay, sir.
यस। यस हरगुन।
Sir, Abhi, you mentioned something like POXO law. Can you spell that?
पॉक्सो पॉक्सो
Hmm.
you POXO means protection of sexual offenses against child।
Okay.
so जो भी बच्चे आपके बिलो द एज ऑफ 18 होते हैं, सो आईपीसी के साथ साथ पॉक्सो भी चलता है उसमें। so POXO
Okay.
was introduced after Nirbhaya case to
Okay.
strengthen the rape laws, to strengthen the any act which is being sexual act being done by from with the girl below the age of 18.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, Aradhe.
तो सर इज इट नेसेसरी कि हम कोई ऐसे लॉ इंक्लूड करें जो मतलब थोड़ा सा आउटडेटेड हो जिसमें थोड़ी रिफॉर्म जरूरी हो, या हम एक ऐसा भी लॉ ले सकते हैं दैट इज गोइंग वेरी वेल बट वी कैन स्टिल लाइक टॉक अबाउट इट?
No, you what you will talk about that? You have to tell me the suggestions. You have to tell me the changes which
So, what
needs to
about
be done in that law.
बट
so
सर
what
देर आर
about the laws in
One
which we
one by
can so
sorry. Come
so
again.
sorry to disturb. So what about the laws in which the people can be put in the jail without any trial?
Put in jail without any trial.
Yeah, like without any trial, they
सर
are sent to the
यूएपीए
jail.
यूएपीए
Sorry.
यूएपीए यूएपीए
That is UAPA. Basically, if you have committed any act which is against the country, any anti-terrorist act, then you will be prosecuted under UAPA. There are
So
various.
can we choose that?
You can choose that. Definitely, you can choose that. But let me tell you that those laws are already very much strengthened. That is the reason.
Okay,
तो वही
so
रीजन है, उसी वजह से वो लॉज ऑलरेडी बहुत स्ट्रेंथेंड हैं. देयर कैन बी अ डिबेट कि वो ज्यादा स्ट्रेंथेंड है. जैसे यू मस्ट हैव हर्ड अबाउट सर्जिल इमाम एंड ऑल द राइट्स. People who are involved in the Delhi riots are being not granted bail even after 6 years of their custody.
yes, sir.
So that is what I'm telling you. Those laws are already very much strengthened. So we do not need to discuss them. There is Makoka that was prevailing in Maharashtra. तो हर स्टेट का अलग लॉ है. यूपी में क्या है, रसूका. देर इज मतलब that depends on the states have enacted different laws.
Sir, I had a doubt.
Yes,
So,
go ahead.
for example, in the assignment essay, if we want to write about the Reservation Act, so it consists of more than one law. So, can we combine it and write it together, or should we write it separately?
No, you can write it according to you. You can take your time.
Okay, sir.
But
Thank you.
but I will ask you about all these things in the next session. Remember
Yes,
this thing.
sir. No.
हाँ. Yes, Azmin, say.
So,
Aradhe,
so we have to digitally send this essay where
sorry.
we have to send this essay where like online.
I will share the details with you
Okay, sir.
where you have to share. Yes, Aradhe.
सर लाइक लास्ट क्वेश्चन आई वुड लाइक टू आस्क
Yeah,
दैट.
sure. You can ask me and numbers of question. Ask.
यस सर, सो मैं यही पूछ रहा था सर, जैसे कि देर आर न्यूमरस लॉज, मतलब 800-900 लॉज हैं जितना मैंने सुना है. सो मतलब
Hmm.
अगर हम सिर्फ हम एआई बस इसलिए यूज कर सकते हैं कि हमें बस एक ग्लिम्स मिल जाए कि कौन से लॉज थोड़े कम स्ट्रेंथेंड हैं.
देखो, स्पीकिंग फ्रैंकली, आई एम नॉट कमिंग टू योर होम कि आपने कैसे देखा है. तो वो तो आप डेफिनेटली यू कैन यूज दैट. आप यूज करो, बट यूज योर माइंड ऑल्सो अलॉन्ग विद दैट. ये नहीं कि आपने मुझे दिखाने के लिए आपने एआई को कमांड दी, एआई ने आपको ड्राफ्ट करके दे दिया. बिकॉज आई विल गेट टू नो व्हेन आई विल आस्क फ्रॉम यू. सो
नो नो.
यूज योर ब्रेन ऑल्सो. नहीं, आई अंडरस्टूड व्हाट यू आर ट्राइंग टू से कि अपना दिमाग यूज करके आपको लिखना है, आपको समझना है लॉ को. आई वॉन्ट दैट यू टेक एनी टॉपिक एंड गो इन टू द डेप्थ ऑफ दैट टॉपिक. दैट इज द रीजन फॉर गिविंग यू दिस असाइनमेंट.
ओके सर.
Okay. Anyone else has any other question, you can ask me. That's it. Chalo, now we finish this session and we will take the session as per the schedule only. Okay.
Uh, Thank you, sir, so much for joining in on this
Most
session
welcome.
and for your introduction to law session. So I am going to wind this up now. Everyone, thank you for attending the second day. We are going to conclude now.
Sir, please
Thank you
add
very
me to
much.
the WhatsApp community group, please.
Okay, next time I'm going to add you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye bye.